No one is above the law, unless you're a Democrat. That's not a slogan. That's a pattern. Let's stop pretending the media landscape is balanced. In the US, the vast majority of major networks lean left. ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, MSNBC, and their countless affiliates. They flood the airwaves, dominate social media clips, and shape global perception. On the right, Fox News, Newsmax, and ORN, and three voices against the media empire. So when people talk about fake news, ask yourself, who has the numbers? Who controls the narrative? It's not about who's right, it's about who's louder, more frequent, and more emotionally charged. The left doesn't just report, they curate reality. If something goes wrong on their side, they deflect, they sigh, they pivot, they humanize the perpetrator. Oh, he was mentally ill. Oh, she was just starting her training. Oh, it's not representative. But when it's the right, they pounce. They amplify, they connect dots that don't exist. They stretch the story for days, weeks, months, until it's tattooed on your brain. That's not journalism. That's indoctrination. Let's talk ideology. When a left-leaning individual commits violence, it's an isolated incident. When a right-leaning individual does the same, it's proof of a dangerous movement. Same act, different framing. One gets buried, the other gets broadcast with cinematic flair. Remember Kirk, assassinated. The media tried to split hairs. It's not the same ideology, they said, but it always is. It's the same deflection, the same excuses, the same refusal to hold their own accountable. They're not a party anymore, they're a cult. A cult of emotional manipulation, selective outrage, and narrative control. And here's the kicker. They don't need to be right, they just need to be relentless. Because repetition breeds belief, and belief, when weaponized, becomes power. So what do? We stop playing defense. We stop apologizing for noticing the obvious. We challenge the echo chamber. We ask better questions. We refuse to be emotionally blackmailed. Because truth doesn't pick sides. It just reveals. And like any cult, they isolate. Not physically, but psychologically. They train you to distrust your own family. If they vote differently, they frame dissent as betrayal. They don't want dialogue, they want division. Because division keeps you dependent, keeps you loyal, keeps you afraid to ask the wrong question at the wrong dinner table. They'll say, don't talk to your uncle. He's been radicalized. Your parents watched the wrong channel. Your friend shared a meme from the wrong account. Suddenly your relationships aren't real, they're conditional on ideological purity. That's not politics. That's emotional control. And it's not just about what you believe, it's about what you're allowed to feel. You're allowed to be angry if it's the right target. You're allowed to be compassionate if it's the right victim. You're allowed to be skeptical only of the right institutions. Everything else, off limits, taboo, dangerous. This is how they win. Not with better ideas, but with better conditioning.